Fellas, is it just me, or every time you talk to a girl, she just so happen to be behind on bills? Nah, I be talking to bitches and they be like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. I don't know how you about to pay it either. Cause I ain't about to help, you know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talking? You talking to the wrong nigga? The thing is this, how was you paying for your bills before you met me? Oh, they're talking about, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna pay this exactly how you paid them last month. Y'all bitches love saying, if you broke, just say that, but never want to say that when you broke. Hey, fellas,
So this video did not sit well with my ladies. There's actually a woman that did a video to respond, and people do how they used to stitched her video a lot. So let's listen to one of the stitched video because I didn't see the original video from the lady, but I think we'll just just listen to the stitches that people are doing. Of course, you get the drift of the whole video. Let's start with this.
Me said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill? If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women.
What's interesting about this is sometimes people will say the dumbest things, but they don't realize how dumb it sounds because in their mind, they've processed that information and it makes sense to them. And that's all that matters. She just said that the guy who has money to give somebody, who doesn't want to just willingly give it away to a woman he's talking to, should not be dating because he doesn't want to give away his money. But she has no issues with the woman who's broke. Not only broke, she's behind on her bills, but it's okay for her to date. And you're going to try to shame the guy that has the money. A lot of y'all are dating not because of love, not because you want to, but because you need money. And that's why y'all would get in relationships with men that you don't like. And then you complain about these men later on because you are only looking to use them.
Me said, why every time I meet.
Let's be honest, that's the gospel truth coming from a woman because ever since I started making, of course, I've always wanted to make money right from, when I was growing up, when my dad allowed me to start making money. I've always wanted to make more. When I started like really making the money, I knew what it feels like. I understood how it feels to actually work for your own money, make money. So I started, putting myself in the shoes of guys. So it made it easy for me to understand where they're coming from, because I think it's been wired in our head like women that the men should always take care of our bills, so we don't have to work so hard. So of course, just find a man to take care of your bills. What are you stressing yourself for? So that is where the women are coming from. So I also understand where the women are coming from because that's how society has wired us to be. But of course, we are not learning that it doesn't have to be that way. We need to also make money. And I've seen that women that are making money now, they're making better choices. So they are not at the mercy of other people. So they are not, making choices that will help them at the end of the day. I just hope I'm even making sense. But yeah, let's listen to what
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill? If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now. You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together.
Ain't nothing like a broke, struggling ass bitch with demands and standards making videos in their car praying for a cash out. Dry begging ass bitch.
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's...
This guy, he didn't say anything. Okay. That guy just insulted. Let's listen to
this man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill? If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now. You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together so that that doesn't bother you. Ew.
It sounds like you and the rest of those type of women are the ones that need to be working on themselves. He's speaking facts. Don't nobody owe you nothing. No rent, no lights, no Wi-Fi. If you grown enough to date, you grown enough to handle your own responsibilities. And stop calling it help when it's really dependence. Handle your business first before you go looking for somebody to fund it.
So, like I said earlier, that the society, you know, groomed girls to depend on men, so you don't have to work so hard. A man can take care of you. That mindset, but of course, it's changing. That is the mindset, and that is why she's saying what she's saying. I don't know if you guys are getting my point. That is why she's saying what she's saying. And it's also the reason why you see a lot of girls coming to the internet to brag. I can take care of myself. I'm making my own money. Whose money are you supposed to be making? But that's the mindset. So, in other words, a woman thinks she needs to be celebrated for making money. I don't know if you guys are getting my point. So when I see videos like that, I understand where they're coming from, because the society has made it look like women should depend on men for money. So when a woman is working hard, making her own money, she feels like she's doing something extraordinary. I hope that makes sense to anybody. But yeah, that's it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.